Hello everybody, welcome. I'm FG. It's wonderful to have you, and we are indeed back to RimWorld. I was clean for about 18 months, but I'm back, and I've been playing it a lot, like streaming it 8 hours, taking a break to eat dinner, and then playing more RimWorld. That much. So here we are, and I'm recording a brand new series for the YouTube channel. If you're watching this right now, I am probably on vacation in Japan. That's why I'm recording this before I go on vacation. I hope you enjoy it. About 3 years ago, when the first DLC for RimWorld came out, I did a specific run called the 100 Thrumbo Challenge. I'll link it down below. And the goal of the challenge was to have 100 Thrumbos in our colony. We did it. It took us a while, and the last stream was like over 13 hours, but we did it. As soon as we got our 100th Thrumbo, Cassie obviously sent 6 more on our tile to, you know, rub it in, as RimWorlders want to do. But we're back to the challenge. We are doing it again. V2 with a slightly different mod list. And we're doing it on sea ice. Because I'm a masochist, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. So, let's jump on in. Brand new colony. I made a custom starting scenario in which I only changed the flavor text. It is basically the Rich Explorer starts. Start with the exact same amount of stuff. You start with 1 person. It's just, you can do naked brutality on CIs, but it's really heckin' difficult. And the Rich Explorer is difficult enough for me. So the flavor text reads, "The Thrumbo obsessed. People caught you crazy for leaving your glitter world home, but you always yearn to explore the stars and to find the mythical Thrumbo. You read all the dusty library books. You scoured the internet for reports on Thrumbo sightings. Now it was time to find them for yourself." So it's the basic same start. We're going to go with Cassandra. We're going to do it on Strive to Survive. Blood and Dust, I think, is a bit too deadly for me. Because we're playing modded, I'm going to put it in reload anytime mode, because sometimes mods mess up. I will link the mod list down below. We are gonna go with 100% coverage. We're gonna go with the seed of Thrumbo, because Thrumbos are awesome. They're the best. I'm gonna make it a wee bit colder so that we get bigger areas of ice for the ice sheets. And then we're gonna go generate the planet real quick. And then we're going to pick our starting location. Very heckin' excited. So there is some stronger, somebody might call them OP mods in this. We've got Architect Expanded, Sparkling Worlds, and all that sort of stuff. But that gives us stuff to do while we're working on acquiring the Thrumbos, because it's going to take a hot minute. All right, we're going to load the blueprints. Wow, there were only 15. Oh, wow. Not many people apparently play on the custom planet Thrumbo. I am disappointed in you. You should try and strive to get the Thrumbo planet and get Thrumbos. Thrumbos are awesome. So I think I might... Oh, we could go to the Ostrich Eye Sea. There's a lot of pollution around here. Hot dang. But if we go here, we are still relatively close to a faction. The pigskin are not gonna be happy with us from the start, of course, so we'll have to try and make them happy with us so we can trade with them. But this does not cut us off from trading with them, for example, and that sort of stuff. We're going to go with custom size because it's CIs, so whatever. We're also relatively close to an ice sheet, so we can go there and get stone if we need to later. So let's go. Next, there will be an acidic smog here roughly every 137 days. That's every 2 years. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna go with our safe. No, we're gonna make a custom fluid ideology. Yes. We're not gonna go super duper crazy with it, I think. But we're just gonna go with, call it ideological, and then we'll go with. We're not going to go too crazy. We're just going to pick things here and there. I do like the transhumanist stuff. I do really like that. It's just, if you start grabbing that, they all get really upsetty spaghetti about needing like all the biosculpting and whatnot. We can get that later. We'll go with individualist. Yeah. Or shall we go with loyal? No, let's go with loyalist. We stand for our own before others, and then we can adjust it over time. We will not call it idiojustice. We'll call it the Thrumbo worshippers. Adjective is Thrumbonian. The member noun is a Thrumbo aficionado, and the ritual room is the Thrumbo Ranch. There we go. Perfect. We'll go with a lovely. I want to go with a lovely green color maybe this time around. Yeah, let's go with like a green. Why not? And we'll go with. There's nothing that looks like a Thrumbo. Unfortunately, but we can go with like an animal footprint. It's not not. Oh no, actually, wait, never mind. There is a Thrumbo. This one. There we go. FG, please. Different. I want a different color though. Maybe we'll go with that one. Yeah, because that is definitely a Thrumbo. We'll go with that. I'm not going to change the flavor text because I can't be bothered to do that. We'll do the clothes. Let's see. Apostasy. To leave our ideology after having known it is the depth of immorality. Yes, that's fine. Diversity of thoughts. Yep, that's fine. Insect meat despise. Disgusting. Research is normal. Scarification is horrible. Scales, not horrible. Oh. Okay. Apparently I can't. Okay, physical love is free. Only one spouse's marriage name is random. Let's change the leader. The leader is going to be the Great Thrumbo, of course. And here as well. I'm gonna not force the clothes. I don't quite like that. The moral guide is the Thrumbo Whisperer. I like that. Do I want to add a role? No, we can't. We literally can't. Okay, the funeral is the eulogy of Thrumbo. This is the social festival is the Thrumbonian Fair. I like it. It gives a stunning condition. No, we'll go with a date, and we'll give nearby faction goodwill, and then we have a dance party. That'll also give us that. And we'll give it the annual Thrumbo celebration. There we go. We want the ritual sea to be a pew, the building, the shrine of Thrumbos, of course, duh. And the building, the Thrumbonian edifice. I don't know. I'll just call it that. That's fine. We'll go... We should probably... I'm going to remove all of these. We'll make the relics 3 Thrumbo horns. And we'll call it the first horn. And then we'll add another one. Also a Thrumbo horn, of course. It's going to be 3 of them. This is going to be the Great Horn. There's the first, the Great, and then we'll add a third for... You know what? I like having it called Style Ash. For some reason, I like that. I'm not going to add a weapon pair. I'm not going to preferred xenotypes of apparel. We're not going to venerate the wild spawn. I mean, come on. Thrumbos. Let's go. And then appearance. We'll do all of them in normal. Everything can appear. Beards all can appear as well. Then we're going to save it. The Thrumbo worshippers. And then we go next. Overall impact is low, but that is okay. That is not a problem. That is fine. All right, let's go get our wonderful pawn. We're not going to go with somebody who's addicted to stuff. Why do you have a pump shotgun? All right. Why do these have all such random possessions? A sun lamp? I mean, that's actually pretty good. But 0 construction. That is terrible. For CIs, that's not going to happen. What else did we roll here? We need somebody who can do everything. Definitely not pyromaniacs. A cannibal would be helpful. Because we will probably have to eat people sooner or later. We kind of need a higher... Whoa. Sanguine, cannibal, and bloodlust. Ooh. Oh, but the construction skill. That would be ideal for CIs, though. It would be ideal, but no. Ooh. 0 crafting. But great memory and then pretty. Good construction, good at plans. Okay at cooking, a little bit medical, some social in there, a little bit of shooting. I think Ernesto Anderson. Mr. Anderson, you shall be it. You shall be ours. Indeed. Let's go. Yes. Achtung has been updated. So it always yells at me. Hello? Can we start? Thank you. There we are. Here we are. We start with a little bunny. Oh boy. Please tell me we're not bonded. We're not bonded. Waldo, you're probably not going to live for very long. Yeah, I'm sorry to report that, but you're probably not going to live for very long. All right. Mr. Anderson, equip that charge rifle, please. Thank you. So, we're actually going to start off with Silver Waltz. As much of a waste as this is, we're going to do it. Because that way I can use the steel for actual buildings and machines and all that sort of stuff. So we can always take these walls down later, at a later time. But we're going to go get started with that first. There we go. I'm going to have you do the walls first, though. So far, so good, I'd say. Good. Quote, unquote. Poor old Anderson. Going on an adventure, as they say. But I mean, I guess it was self-inflicted. So there is that. There is that. All right. Let's see. Because we need a name. We need a heckin' name. So I'm gonna roll this, and the lucky winner is Kellerman. I name these people after my patrons over on Patreon. Link down in the description below if you'd like to have a chance to be in a colony as well. Your mother is the leader of the freaking Waster faction? Jeez, Kellerman. Jeez. Hot damn. All right, Kellerman, let's go. Let's see. All right, cool. We've got a building. Let's get power going. Need that power. Okay, so far so good. I mean, I guess with that construction of 9, that helps. Waldo, you did not endear yourself to me by eating that. Let me tell you. Okay, so we're gonna do a stockpile here, and this stockpile is gonna be critical. We're gonna clear all. It's raw resources, stone blocks, gold, jade, plasteel, silver, steel, sky steel, uranium for now. In here we'll put the rest. This is at critical, yes. So this is important to haul, this is important to haul, that, and then the wood. And then we need to see what else we need. We need a heater because it is cold on sea ice. It is actually not that cold. It's 7 degrees. This is one of those warm ice sheets. Sea ice bits, you know what I mean. That's actually surprisingly warm. Yep. That is quite surprisingly warm, but here we are. It's fine. It's fine, right, Kellerman? What are you wearing? Synthread, complete. Completely synthread. Okay. Got it. Got it. We need to keep an eye on this because I do want to hunt these if possible. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Kellerman, let's go. Let's hunt those. Let's do your work priorities here as well. Plus, don't need to care about childcare just yet. Wardening, handling, cooking, and construction growing. Your average is very low, right? Yeah, mining of 1. This is fine. We'll put all of that to that for now. Okay. So, poor Waldo. Poor Waldo is probably not gonna survive for very long. I feel terrible about it, but alas, it is what it is. It is what it is. We're gonna need a research bench, so I'm gonna put a research bench in there. Need to check how much wood we have. 230. All right. See, because Waldo is eating our meals. That's... No, 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 no. Uncool. Uncool, Waldo. Uncool. Uncool. We have 273 steel. Please don't run away. Dang it! He said, please don't run away. Oh, goodness. So, what we need, that's 170. That's 80. 170 plus 80 means 250. So we're going to put the smelter first, just in case he messes up. So we can then use the smelter to smelt down chunks. Because this actually, the whole, you know, exostrider skeleton that you get to do the mechanita stuff actually gets you a heckin' lot of steel. So we're gonna do that first. Kellerman, no, hunt the snow hare, please, before the snow hare runs away. Thank you. And then butcher it. Might as well butcher it now, Kellerman, all right? And then you can go do all the things you want to do, like construction and whatnot. And then I do have to say, I'm sorry, but Waldo, you're not a Thrumbo, Waldo. Waldo, let's pretend Waldo just snuck onto the pod and Waldo was never supposed to come. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Waldo. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Please. But I needed it. Yeah. Can we just put that inside as well? Good. 1.9 days. Yeah, because it's not refrigerated. How much? Yes, we're going to bang this out. We're going to bang this out. Because that's a lot of food, and the fridge mod is really helpful in that regard. I'm gonna put raw food in there. Oh, this has to be critical. Put it in there. Because this is gonna need not that much. I mean, it does need power, obviously, but it's not that much. So, yeah, we'll build this. Smelt everything down. And then the next two things that we need is a stove and a battery. So we don't run out of power. Yeah, we really don't want to run out of power. But this is the most important thing for now. And in here, at least, the meat won't spoil. We do have food for, you know, like 16 days. Yes. All right, cool. At build, smelt metal from slag, do forever. And then we'll get another zone. We'll do a dumping zone here. That's not gonna be for corpses, just for chunks. I'm gonna put that one in there. And then we gotta go down here and start shooting at that. There we go. Fortunately, it would be so nice if this were to, like, train shooting. Unfortunately, it does not. Could be closer though, to be fair, if I want to hit this properly. But yeah, this is actually real nice. Like, it gives you a lot. Do not underestimate the amount of steel this Exostrider skeleton gives you. Thanks, biotech, I guess, making it easier. Though, to be fair, the Ice Starter also has been a bit nerfed because smelting down slag chunks gives you less steel nowadays than it used to. We don't need visitors right now. We'll get you sorted sooner rather than later. Visitors do make sea ice easier because you can lure them in when the temperature might not be quite so good for them and do some not so nice things that way and get some stuff. There we go. See? More. What are you doing? Watching the sunset. Okay. No longer watching the sunset. Ancient Mech. Yeah, I saw the Ancient Mech game. Thanks. I did. I saw it. It was right there. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Now you may go sleep. I do, however, need to put a roof on this. I forgot to put a roof on it. We don't want it to short out. Of course, that would be bad. Next up, we're gonna build a chair here, and we're gonna plonk down a table here, so we can use the chair to sit and research, but we can also use the chair and sit at the table and eat, so we don't get the I had to eat my dinner without a table debuff, because we're already accruing that here and we don't want that. So we need to be careful with that as well, of course. Well, not necessarily like super duper careful, but it's just, you know, it's a small thing that we can avoid to get the debuff from, because it is, you know, it is -3. It does add up, so we might as well. Then the next thing that we're gonna bang out is the battery research. But first we're gonna do the bits, of course. When I say bits, I mean the slag chunks. So we'll do all the outer bits first, and then we'll do the midsection last, because that is the one that will actually like explode and Not really set much on fire, like you don't have to worry about that too much, but we don't want to risk any of these steel stack chunks burning down, so. Because that would be 15 steel lost, and 15 steel, that is, on sea ice, that is very, very, very important. If you've ever tried this, you know, building material is scarce. There's no stone. You can't drill for stone because there's no stone underneath you. There's just water underneath you. So, yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be very, very careful with that. For sure. And you don't really want to waste any resources. And like, normally, if you're playing RimWorld and you get like a stone meteorite, it's like the worst type of meteorite to get. On sea ice, it's actually the best kind of meteorite to get, in my opinion, because it gives you stone and then you can chop it up into chunks and then you don't have to worry about it so much because let me tell you, like stone chunks, not chunks, but the actual, well, chunks too, but also the stone blocks, they're heavy. They are heavy. Like, they're so heavy. It's ridiculous. They also, stone blocks, also have different weights. Did you know? They range from like 0.9 kilos to 1.25 kilos. So there's that. But anyhow, so far so good. So far so good. So how many black chunks do we have? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13. That is a good 180 steel still. Plus then obviously the mixed midsection that we haven't even done yet. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I like this a lot. This is looking good. Still have the hair meat. We'll have to check every once in a while. I do have a couple of animal mods as well, so we get a few more varied animals showing up. Like there is like lynxes that can show up. Polar bears can show up. Walruses will show up. Snow hares and all those things. So that's nice. So this is going to take a while because that's 3,000. So we'll zoom out and look at poor Kellerman just shooting poor old midsection. 5 years later. You're still pretty happy though. Decent rec room, decent dining room, decent bedroom. Hungry though. Slept in the cold. Yeah. That's gonna happen until we get batteries. We need to get you better clothes as well. Eventually. 9 degrees outdoors. That's bonkers. Boom. Okay. Okay, eat. The thing is that fire looks like super duper crazy, and then it's like actually not so bad. There you go. All the transponder. We're not going to decrypt it because I'm not going to fight those mechs right now. But here we are. I feel overall so far a decent start. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You know the drill, how it goes on YouTube. You can also catch me on Twitch. Unless you're watching this as soon as it comes out because I'm on vacation. But generally speaking, you can also catch me on Twitch Mondays through Fridays. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Goodbye.